Hey there guys, Jason here with one of a couple news videos about the Nintendo Switch, more specifically regarding the actual announcement of everything on January 12th, which was yesterday for me. So this video is going to be talking about the game specifically. So let's just talk about the games that we've seen trailers for and what we saw during the actual announcement program that they had yesterday. So the program, it had a few games that were, to me, not necessarily that fantastic. I mean, it started off with that 1-2 Switch, which, if I can see more about, I might be interested in. It seems like a good demo-type game, a la Wii Sports, Wii Play, things like that. Something that's nice and easy for you to get lots of people into, but I'm not too sure on it. Especially with the fact that it's got a $50 price tag, I'm still a little bit iffy. There's also games like, what else did they show? After that, they showed ARMS, which, again, seems like a Punch-Out or like the Wii Boxing sort of situation. But again, it just seems... And they said it was heavy on replayability with strategy and deep for a single-player experience, and I don't necessarily see that. It might be fun, but again, I just need to try it out just a little bit more. I need to know more about it. But then we got into things like the third-party developers, where you had FIFA being talked about, as well as other EA-type games. Sega was talking about the fact that it'd be kind of cool to make games for it. But we do know that the Sonic Mania is coming for it, and most likely that new Project Sonic game, which seems like a type of Sonic Generations play type game. Sorry, words on that one were weird. But then you also have things like Shin Megami Tensei, which it's a good RPG series. It's been around for a very long time. I mean, 25 years. I played a few of them, but you definitely need to know that type of game. The characters were instantly recognizable to me, though. So, I mean, it is cool. I mean, is this going to be 3D instead of having the standard sort of paper cutout enemies that we've seen in the later DS titles? Then you have things like Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, as well as Dragon Quest 10 and 11, which is cool. Okay, you also got that Square Enix title, which it doesn't have a proper name, but it's called Project Octopath, which is it's a 2D pixelated type game, but with 3D depth to it. I see it as another sort of 3D Game Heroes, which also looks pretty interesting. They also showed off a whole bunch of stuff in the little teaser trailers. There was Skyrim, which we all knew was coming to it based on the very first trailer, but now it's actually confirmed thanks to that little video from Todd Howard. And then Neighbors, Honking Horns. That's a new game coming soon to Switch. But then you also basically finish off with the Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer, and then also Super Mario Odyssey, which those two games I'm going to touch on specifically. Those two games look great. Super Mario Odyssey, it's weird that it's not a release title, but it's not the very first time that Nintendo hasn't released Mario along with launch. So I'm very happy that we at least get Zelda at launch. So Zelda Breath of the Wild looks amazing. It's a great, big, huge world where the tagline that they were going on about was, if you can see it, you can go there, which that's great. I want to do that. I want to do exactly that. And the cool thing is that we get to do exactly that on the 3rd of March. I was actually at a store today and I was pre-ordering some games. I ordered Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart. I think I ordered... I know that I ordered. I also ordered Binding of Isaac. There was also... what was it? Sorry, I'm actually trying to... It's called Has Been Heroes. But I've got a list here of other games that have been actually announced for it. So things like another BlazBlue title. They've got Cube Island, which, that's just a Minecraft ripoff. They've got a Disgaea 5 complete, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You've also got things like Farming Simulator 18. A Fire Emblem game. I forgot about that one. That actually seems really cool. Fire Emblem is fantastic. You have I Am Setsuna, Just Dance 17. You got the Lego City Undercover. Minecraft Story Mode, and then Minecraft Switch Edition. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, which sounds interesting. NBA 2K18. You have the No More Heroes sequel, which also I forgot about. Sorry about that. Oh, there was also Xenoverse 2, or Xenoblade 2. Is that what it was? Sorry. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You also have things like Yooka-Laylee. You've got a re-release of the Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. Oh, you got a Taiko Drum Master. Super Bomberman R, which looks really good. Steep, which we saw a little bit of trailer for. Stardew Valley, which I had a lot of fun playing. Of course, you've got Splatoon 2. Why am I forgetting all of these things? Shovel Knight, which was announced to have the Treasure Trove edition of the game. I'm actually kind of excited for that one. Seasons of Heaven, which I saw a trailer for on YouTube like a week or so ago. It looks odd. A game called Rime, a game called Redout, which is a lot like Whiteout, or not Whiteout, but Wipeout, or F-Zero, which actually looks pretty fast. Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a game that looked very interesting to me. I'm a big fan of puzzle games. Puyo Puyo and Tetris, both more Tetris. There is an unannounced Pokemon, or an untitled Pokemon so far. But yeah, there's quite a few games coming to it so far that we know about. I mean, they said that they had 80 titles in the works for the system, along with like 50 different developers that they had told us about working on games for the system. So you'll have to excuse the fact that I was reading that off the list. I'm pretty excited. People that I've talked to, they're still kind of on the fence about the games that are being released, because most of the games that are coming out for the system are, of course, games that are already in existence. And I see it as one of those things that the system is doing is to try and basically start off with a large amount of games, and they're doing it by quite literally porting games that already exist, that are popular, onto a system that is going to be brand new. So it'll be interesting to see like how it sells. For me, I'm more going for the Switch experience for what Nintendo's offering, or for unique titles that are specifically going for the system itself. I hope to have gameplay footage and also reviews and other things like that when the Switch releases on the 3rd of March. But we'll see sort of what I get a hold of on that day. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, is there a game out of that particular lineup that you're particularly interested in? Was there anything that wasn't announced that you wanted to see? Let me know down in the comments below. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you like the stuff that I do. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.